Hello once again, everyone. Welcome to Nick's Purgatory. I'm your host, Nick X, and we are at the last leg of the race for Path of the Ninja. Let's recap. In the last episode, we learned more about the tale of the secret mission that Master Sasuke had gone on. And it turns out he wasn't a traitor as the current Hanzo puts it, but instead the Hanzo the First gave the scroll to Sasuke, and he split it in two, fearing the power that could be used for, you know, bad stuff. But anyways, Jack also informs us that the Kagakakushi clan is planning an attack on the village, so it's going to be an interesting turn of events. Let's get right down to it, not waste any more time, because this is the final episode of the Stormblood Ninja storyline. Let's get it finished with the level 70 quest, When Clans Collide. It is time, Chris. The army of the Kagakakushi clan marches on Yanja, even as we speak. Princess Yuki keeps watch from afar, and she says their numbers are legion. We must gather our brothers and sisters of the village and make toward the Ruby Sea to meet them head on. There is one thing, however, that does not sit well with me. As Princess Yuki tells it, there is no sign of Lord Hanzo among the advancing army. Though we met only the once, he does not strike me as a man who would stay home and let others fight his battles. He is surely plotting something. But what? Have you any ideas, Chris? He comes from the steppe. But of course, he means to circle around and cross over to Yanja by way of the Azim steppe, catching us from behind. And yet, our foe vastly outnumbers us. We simply cannot afford to spread our forces thinner than they already are. If Hanzo means to sneak through the back door undetected, like as not he comes alone. I would trust the defense of the steppe to you. Go in safety, friend, and may the Kami smile on us today. Can't speak for you, but getting caught between two squabbling ninja clans wasn't high on my to-do list. Still, we're in this ship together, so might as well see the boys through to the end, I reckon. That Hanzo shows up. Grab his half of the scroll for me, will ya? Right at the entrance. I thought so. Alright, I don't feel like going around this mountain, so we're gonna take a wish they would just open the door. Alright, where's that exit? There you are. There you are. Oh, beautiful day in Doma, in the Azim Steppe. Let's do it. What's he doing here? Pardon me, my boy. I seem to have lost my way. Could you show an old man to Plum Spring? Clearly you're not as stupid as your friends. But it is too late. The scroll has returned to the hand of its rightful owner. And everything proceeds according to my plan. As expected, Doma Ninjutsu was a sad sight to behold. Where Sasuke's sorry Get struggled to wield 3 mudra. Where Sasuke's sorry Get struggled to wield 3 mudra. The Jonin of the Kagakakushi command 4 with ease. Bunshin no Jutsu, so we call it in the Hingan tongue. Mirrors and mirrors of mirrors. In a matter of moments, my few loyal men appeared from afar to be a legion. With all but a few abandoning the village to meet the challenge of my army, it was simple enough to put on the guise of the old man and walk out with what was rightfully mine. That is the difference between a true shinobi and the Doman whoresons who dishonor our name with their very existence. But the dishonor ends this day. At long last, I shall wipe the earth of the sons of Sasuke the Shamed. The thief who stole my great ancestors' knowledge and consigned our proud clan to ruin. I would not waste my time with a false shinobi such as you. And yet there is a sharpness, an edge in your technique that your Doman friends lack. Yes, you should make a fine test for my newfound powers. Come, great beast! Hanzo the Hidden, descendant of your first master, bids you come! Fail, bunny! Dumpity dump dump dumpity dump dump! What is the meaning of this? So fearsome their floppy ears, so terrifying their sharply protruding teeth. The audience gasps in horror. Hello, Karasu. You! I killed you! I thought you sharper than that, my friend. There was some resemblance around the eyes, I admit, but the real me is so much more handsome. The lordling is dumbfounded. So stubbornly proud was he of his precious 4th mudra. Never in a million years did it occur to him that my master Gekai had mastered the same technique. A technique he imparted to me. Oh, and if those lovely little creatures stumbling about you didn't give it away, that scroll in your hands is quite fake. I couldn't very well let forbidden knowledge fall into the wrong hands now, could I? Though you only succeeded in killing my mirror, you did try to kill me. I really didn't appreciate that. My poor little chick. You always end up doing the dirty work, don't you? But worry not, for this time, at your side stands not Oboro the Dim, or some two-guild rogues, but the most stylishly lethal shinobi this realm has ever seen. What say we cut this self-important sop down the sides? You dare mock me? Your every breath brings shame to the ancestors of our art! My ancestors! You will pay for your insolence! Come! Let's do it! Let the show begin! And it won't be a happy ending for you! You are not worthy of calling yourself shinobi! Okay, I did that right. You cannot strike what you cannot see. Gah! A lucky guess! Whoa there! I thought we were friends! Quiver in fear before my might! Well, hello! Well, not what I was expecting, but... You call that jutsu? Witness the true skill of a master! Gah! A lucky guess! Gah! Just die Die already, you unworthy mongrels! Well, that's a big... I cannot fail to the likes of you. Now that wasn't very smart, was it? And he's poking him. You've come far, my little chick. I dare say you could teach the dim one a lesson or two. Spare Oboro the details. I have a reputation to uphold after all. But it was rather exhilarating to fight on the same side for once. We really should do it again sometime. Till we meet again. Exit our hero. Stage right. What's this you say? Karasu still lives? I knew the slippery bird had another trick up his sleeve. All's well that ends well, eh? Seems that Karasu fellow was a right bone bene curve after all. Reckon you're lucky to have a friend like him. Lucky? For all the trouble he put us through, I would sooner have 1,000 arch enemies. You'll be pleased to know we made short work of the Kagakakushi army. As soon as we realized it was mostly smoke and mirrors, it weren't long before we milled what was left of them. We would not have done it without you, Chris. You are the savior of our village. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. And we can rest easy, knowing that half of the Forbidden Scroll is safely back in our hands. But if the half Karasu gave Hanzo at the island of Beko was a fake, that means... Curse it all, that confounded crow! My duty is clear. I must pursue Karasu and recover the scroll. Tsubame, pray tell the elders that I will be returning to Eorzea for the foreseeable future. Do not mention Karasu's name. Remember, the official story is that the traitor is long since dead. Do not worry, Oboro. I will see that the elders leave you alone, as I always do. Sharpened up a bit, haven't you, lad? Now, if you don't mind, I'll be taking the false scroll back with me to Limsa. If even that Hanzo couldn't whittle the difference, Carvalane and the Krakens aren't like to know any better. Chris, Oboro, it was my honor to lend you my blade to your cause. I wish I could have cut down a few more of Hanzo's henchmen, but oh well. I suppose one can't have it all. Now, I must return home to... Hells, I've forgotten Akagi! The poor fool's probably tearing the realm upside down looking for me. I must be off, friends. She totally forgot about him. The more it keeps you on your toes, I'll give her that. And with that, I'd best be moving my do-beaters as well. Then I too shall take my leave. My friends, it was as ever an honor to fight by your side. Chris, If you are not in a hurry to return to your adventures, I would have a word with you. Pray, meet me at the storehouse upon your return to Lenosha. Alright. Back to Wineport. So, all's well that ends well. Jack's got his scroll. Oboro has his friend back. And Karasu is a fucking prick, but let's not go there. Anyway, we're back at... Chris, thank you for coming. I've been reflecting on recent events and contemplating what it means to walk the path of a shinobi. I know you to be the contemplative sort as well, so I would share with you my thoughts. When I first came to Eorzea, I thought only of fulfilling the duty entrusted to me by my elders. It would be no exaggeration to say that it was my sole purpose in life. Meeting you, learning the truth of Master Gakkai from Karasu, these experiences changed me. In the end, I forsook my duty in favor of following my own heart. I faced my old master in combat and slew him for his treachery. Even after that, I remained here in Eorzea to follow my own sense of duty. But even though I believed in the path I had chosen, in my heart of hearts, a part of me was unsure. Is my true home not my village? Is my true duty not to the brothers and sisters I left behind? I have pondered time and again the story of Master Sasuke as told by the old hermit, and at long last, it is clear to me. Master Sasuke could have returned home after freeing the people of Doma from the tyrant's reign. In fact, one could say it was his duty to do so. Instead, he chose to remain there and founded the village where I was raised. This was not his duty. At the very least, not a duty tasked to him by his master, Hanzo the First, but rather a cause he took up of his own accord. In this sense, I cannot blame the descendants of the Kagakakushi from viewing him as little more than a dishonorable renegade worthy of scorn. Nevertheless, Master Sasuke was willing to forsake his legacy and the recognition of his people to follow a path that he truly believed in. I have no intention of abandoning my village entirely, but I too would follow in ancestors' footsteps, in my own humble way. My first mission that I have given myself is to track down Karasu, and bring the stolen scroll back to the village where it belongs. He is ever an elusive bird, and the task will not be easy, but I welcome the challenge. But forgive me, Chris, I have rambled on enough. You have proven yourself to be a true shinobi, and more than that, a true friend. I look forward to the day when we can stand together once more. And with that, we've completed the level 80 ninja quest. Fighting alongside your friend has opened your mind to a new ninjutsu. We've earned the action Tenchi Jin. This concludes the ninja quest for Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood. In order to undertake the next series of quests, you must first meet the following requirements. You must have registered a key for Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers to your service account. You must have completed the main scenario quest Shadowbringers. You must have completed the role quest Courage Born of Fear. Once you have done so, the next ninja quest will be available from Oboro. And with it, we've gained the achievement Against the Ninja 3. With it, we've gained a brand new title, of which I'm going to procure right now. If I can find it. Come on, where is it? Ah, there it is. The title, Eorzean Ninja. And on top of that, we've also received the Kagakakushi Garb Coffer, of which we are going to access it right now. Time to show it off as we speak. So, let's begin. For pants. For legs, we have the Hakama. For feet, we have the Kagekakushi Kyahan. For chest gear, the chainmail. For the hands, the Teko. The Somen. For the face mat, for the face gear, or headgear. And finally, our level 70 relic weapon, the antiquated Nagi. Looking good in the hood. Except for that face mask. I will get rid of that. Some of it looks alright, but I may replace a few things with a few other things. I'm not entirely sure yet. I mean, I do have the level 60 armor as well, so it wouldn't be that difficult to replace certain items. Alright, so we have finally finished Ninja. When next we go live for the Path Up quest lines, we will be hopping on Taro Cabot for the level 60 to 70 quest line for Dark Knight. It's one of my personal favorites, and I can't wait to get right into it. But until then, that's it for this episode of Cruisenix Purgatory. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you all enjoyed the show. As always, if you're watching this on Twitch or live at PlayStation and you like this show, click the follow button. Be sure to turn on notifications so you're informed of all of my live streams and videos the moment they air. And be sure to subscribe to me for exclusive access. If you're watching this on YouTube and you like this video, click the like button below and leave a comment. Subscribe to my channel by clicking here. Click here to watch more by me. Click here to watch the next episode. And click here to watch the previous one. Until next time, Cruisenix X signing out.